I am a supporter of the deportations. I think that it needs to happen mathematically. There's no way around it, right? But now I don't know if this is written by an adult or not. You know, you never know what's real anymore with even with AI. AI could have made this. Who knows? But and I read this and it made me feel, because I bet that this is real life, right? Like at least the essence of this, if this isn't real, it says, if ICE takes me, don't forget about me. I will be in El Salvador. You're my best friend. The brother I never had part makes me question this a little bit. I don't know. I just don't feel like a child would write that. I cry every night thinking that they will come for me at school. I just feel like I don't know. You know, it could not be real. It could be real. But sad nonetheless. You read this and it just kind of breaks my heart a little bit, right? And I'm just like, you know, because we're deporting all the criminals first. But what happens after that? And it's going to get messy. And I've been saying since day one, I'm concerned about the messiness of that, you know, because I do think that there should be a balance of the letter of the law and the spirit of the law with this situation, on a case by case basis with everyone that they're, you know, going after. And that's how I feel about it. So it's like, I have mixed feelings. Mathematically, I understand that we need to have the deportations. And we need to stop people from flowing into this country. We can't just let the whole world in. We cannot sustain it. It won't work. I get that. But it also doesn't mean that it, like, you can't feel bad about all these people that want to fucking stay here. They don't want to go. They want to stay here. Like, it's awesome here. Of course they don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Of course they don't want to fucking go, dude. So now the ones that are breaking the law and like in extreme ways, you know, they're hurting people or just like super disruptive to the country, like people breaking laws in that way. Fuck yeah, dude, target them first. There's so many of them. It'll be a big number, but there's a lot of people that aren't. That's a big number too. And, but they are here illegally. So spirit of the law, letter of the law is something that I was taught when I was a young man. I took a law enforcement class in high school many years ago, but I never forget that teacher. And he taught me the concept of spirit of the law and the letter of the law. And it's a choice that police have when they are faced with a situation of someone doing something illegal. There's some kid smoking pot or something in the 90s, 2000s. That's way more illegal back then. You can ruin that kid's life forever, or you could say, hey kid, put that out and go home. You know, I'm gonna tell your parents, get him in trouble with his parents, and instead of ruin the kid's life. A cop can do that. They have that choice. So that's the thing I would like to be considered when it comes to law enforcement rounding up illegals to deport them. There's going to be a lot of letter of the law and spirit of the law, I think, moments. And I think there's going to be a lot of law enforcement that is just pure by the book. And then there's going to be other law enforcement that is not necessarily, and they'll go spirit of the law. I think that's important to consider on issues like this. And that's just what I wanted to end the news today. If you're watching this on YouTube, or we're at the end of our news segment live, come check us out on Twitch. It's pretty cool. But I wanted to talk about thinking about things from both sides when it comes to the deportation stuff. It's okay to think from things from both sides, and from both sides. So if you're a lefty, I think it's important to consider the mathematics of too many people coming into a country and having just open borders. There's things to consider and to learn about with that. But on the other hand, if you're a righty, I think there's things to consider to the human aspect. And there are, really nice people. They're not doing anything wrong other than being here illegally. That is wrong. That is illegal. But they don't want to hurt nobody. And they just want to be here because it's awesome here. It's fucking awesome. This is the best country in the world. Of course people want to be here. So when they're here, it's, just try and feel a little bit as we're being realistic. We could be realistic and we can have feelings. That's all I'm asking. I don't know what the answers are, but I'm just asking people to consider that. You're watching this video, you're here live. Think about things from both sides, no matter what side you're on with this issue. And then choose what you think is right and what you want your final worldview to be or whatever. I stand behind whatever you think. I just want you to consider the big picture. So anyways, that's that story. That's this. We'll have to see what happens. I do believe things are going to get messy.